Most penalty yards in a game this season. That's 2nd and 16 as a result instead of 1st and 10. Rodgers over the middle. That's broken up. And there's Taylor Rapp again as he delivered the hit on Rucker, the tight end.
Trev, what's happening, my guy? Yes, sir. What's up with you? What's happening, everybody? Yeah, we just looking at the ending of this Jets versus Bills game. It's kind of controversial, to be honest with you. Sorry about that. I saw you, man. You was out there. Man, it's been a lot of pass interference, low key, not pass interference. Aaron Rodgers fumbled, but then they reversed it, and then the Bills coach wanted to challenge it, but then the refs told him it wasn't challengeable because it was already reversed by the head officials in the office somewhere. So, yeah, there's been a lot of little controversy in the past few minutes in this game. The Jets are down 3. The Bills just intercepted Aaron Rodgers. There's just under 2 minutes left in this game. I forgot how many timeouts they have, but yeah, it's a pretty hotly contested game. A lot of controversy. What's going on with you, though? How was the cruise? I should have told you about Safari Park, Rev. I apologize. Being a California native, I should have let you know. Rev Trev, you going to San Diego, you got to go to Safari Park. But charge it to my head, not my heart, please. Safari Park is probably one of my favorite places in the world. It's definitely my favorite place in San Diego to go to. It's an affiliate of the San Diego Zoo. So if you go back to San Diego, make sure you go to Safari Park. You won't regret it. I'm glad you guys have fun, man. Glad you have fun. Get my banners up here. It's my second time streaming today, actually, as well. No school today, so I didn't have work. But I did have class. So I streamed earlier. Nice stream, man. Had some great people come through. A lot of new faces. It was very encouraging. We're getting closer to 500. I know that. We're getting closer to 500. So the Jets have all three timeouts. Okay. Ray Davis looks good, man. Streaming is way better. Haha. Appreciate you. Is he trying to get it to Williams? Oh, yeah, he was trying to get to Mike. How did you fall? How did he fall? Wow, that was a great freaking play by Taron Johnson. Mike Williams slipped and lost his balance. I don't know how he lost his balance, man. That should have been an easy catch. Wow. All right. Bills get a first down, and these next two downs, that's GG. That's a GG. I'm probably just going to be here for a few minutes, though, but to the ending of this game, and I'm going to get in the bed, man. I'm tired. I'm tired. I had a day off, and I'm still tired. But God is good, man. God's good. God is really good. Um, so you made it home, right? I believe. So I'm glad you and your wife had safe travels and your friends, right? You went with some friends. Glad you enjoyed that. I watched part of your video. No, I think I watched the whole video. I was driving to school in the afternoon. The NFC North episode. Yeah, watch that one. I didn't see the other one. I'll have to look for it. It was a good video though. I enjoyed it. Definitely. I mean, one of the best divisions in football right now. NFC North, can't really deny it. I do think the Bears are kind of fraudulent. I'm gonna just say, like, I think the Bears are kind of fraudulent. They've had a really easy schedule, so I was like, ooh, I don't know. But let me not say the whole team. Let me not say the whole team because I don't think the whole team is fraudulent. I just think Caleb Williams is fraudulent-ish. Um, yeah, I mean, but he's a young guy and he's learning. But I think that defense is really good. I think that defense is really good. Um, but they've beat up on some bad teams, so we're going to see what they're really made of these next maybe like 5-6 weeks. I'm not even going to waste my time talking about the Cowboys. Embarrassing, bro. Embarrassing. Man, they have had some crucial drops in this game. I'm watching the montage of all the drops of the Jets receivers, and they've had some crucial drops in this game. In the end zone. Touchdowns, drop touchdowns. But Taylor Rapp has defended a lot of passes. Do you throw the ball up 3 with 145 to go, 3rd and 4? Oh, he got it. He got it. Game time. Game time. You can't let Josh Allen run. You can't let him run. That's what he wants to do. That's game. That's a GG. Can't let that happen. You cannot let that happen. Well, Bills Mafia. Oh man, I think it's kind of fitting though. Robert Saleh got fired. Something I don't believe that should have happened. Um, I don't think he was the problem with the Jets team. Um, so I'm not sure what happened behind closed doors, but there's always a story behind it. But I was very shocked to hear Robert Saleh uh, was fired by the Jets. Dak let you down in fantasy. I try to stay away from them Cowboys, man. And I did the bird theme this year, but just in general, try to stay away from the Cowboys if possible. Just don't have much trust in their players. Yeah, that's the best way I could put it. Jeff Ulbrich. Feast or famine, baby. Oh, there it is. I don't know how I won. I'll be honest with you. My players had a rough game, but somehow I still won. I don't know how I won, man. Caleb Williams threw for 4 touchdowns against the Jaguars. It's like, dude, gets matched up against me. I thought for sure I was going to lose after that. But he had like 3 guys who had zeros on his roster. So, what can you say? Jordan Love. So I was talking about how fantasy football has kind of blurred the lines between expectations between NFL fans and players, because you have a lot of fans nowadays that rate a player's importance to the team based upon their fantasy football production. And obviously, that it's not entirely accurate because there's a formula to getting fantasy football points. It doesn't always tell the story about your production as a player, right? But I think the lines are kind of being blurred, and it's really interesting because I've seen a lot of players come out and a lot of coaches lately too come out against fantasy football. What do you think about that? Think about that, Rev. Your boy Romeo Dobbs, though. Exactly. 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 Exactly my point. You can be a winner and not be great at fantasy football. Which would you prefer? Give me a winner all day, baby. Give me a Tom Brady for a long time. He wasn't a huge fantasy football guy. I mean, the year he had Randy Moss, he lit it up, and then maybe a couple of other years, but Tom Brady wasn't a huge fantasy football guy. He wasn't giving you 30, 40 points a game. Tom Brady was just winning games. Betting, absolutely. Yeah, I just think with social media specifically, I think the players and coaches have been getting a lot of grief from fans via social media posts, about, oh, so and so needs more touches, this, that, and the other. And I don't think coaches appreciate hearing about a casual fans fantasy football team and how their decisions affect their team. Yeah. No, I agree. I think fantasy football is a huge market that the NFL tapped into. Um, it's changed the landscape of football. Because I'll be honest with you, man, I've played fantasy basketball. It's not the same. I played fantasy baseball before. I had no idea what I was doing. But fantasy football is just different, bro. It's different. There's a vibe to it. Get excited. The draft is almost the best part. Week by week, it's more stressful. I enjoy the draft more than almost anything. um, I would know nothing about hockey. Never played, but yeah, fantasy football is very lucrative. Very lucrative. Oh man, what is it? What's the really popular one where you pick your lineup and you and I've never played it, but it's not it's on the tip of my tongue. I just can't think of the name of it. Um, I keep saying StubHub, but it's not StubHub. It's fantasy football. The one where you get paid. Just goes to show you I'm not a betting man. uh, Not a betting man. FanDuel. There you go. I was pulling it up right now. FanDuel. Yeah, that took off. FanDuel. That's it. That took off when people realized that they could get paid by being good fantasy football players. Took off. Yeah, man. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here, man. I'm gonna get ready for work tomorrow. Rev Trev, my brother from another mother. Always good to see you, man. Oh, Oh, hold on. Talking Falcons. I just got my second wind. Um, we uh we beat the Panthers 38-20, but honestly, it's kind of like a mixed reaction from the fan base. Kind of mixed reaction, bro. Um it was an 8-point game going late into the third quarter, early fourth quarter, and the Falcons didn't really pull away to the end of that game. Um Gave up a lot of yards to the Panthers. Gave up over 100 rushing yards to Chuba Hubbard. Um, Now we're really not liking the defensive philosophy as fans. Very, how would we say, passive and keeping everything in front of us, but allowing a lot of short, like 5, 6, 7 yard throws. And not doing a good job stopping the run. So fan base is really worried about what this defense is going to look like going forward. And they would like to see some things addressed schematically. Mainly, how are we going to stop the run once we've played some good teams, but if we eventually win our division, I mean, we're going to be in the playoffs. And how are you going to be able to stop anybody if you can't stop the run? Who's next? We got the Seattle Seahawks. Seattle Seahawks at home. Falcons at home. So that's going to be an interesting game. Seahawks are number 1 in the NFL in passing yards per game. They are number 1 in the NFL in percentage of passing plays. And they are number 1 in the NFL in passing attempts per game. So Geno Smith is coming in tossing that ball. They made an effort to get Kenneth Walker III going against the 49ers, but they just made too many mistakes Thursday night, and they got down early, and they couldn't afford to run the ball when they got down so much. So I think they tried to establish the run, but the game script just called for more passes at that point in the second half. But I think they will try to come in and run the ball on the Falcons because, we were giving up an average of 148 rushing yards a game going into Carolina's game. We didn't give up that, but it's still not good. It's not good as a defense. And we didn't get any sacks last game either, and fans are not happy about that either. Got to find a way to generate pressure. Panthers had some backup offensive linemen out there, thought we could exploit that, and just got 0 sacks, bro. So I just don't know. I don't know. But I mean, all that being said, there's a lot of positives though. Falcons ran for nearly 200 yards rushing. Almost split down the middle. Tyler Algier had over 100 yards. Bijan had 95 yards rushing. Didn't have to throw the ball too much. Controlled the line of scrimmage. And, the rest is history. Got a good game. Won a divisional game. We are 3-0 in the division. So, we can kind of control our own destiny here. We just got to keep winning these divisional games. You feel me? But yeah, brother is tired. All right, Rev. Happy streaming to you, my brother. We'll talk soon. Much love, man. God bless you. Yeah.